Hi, I'm the Buddhist Chef. Let's talk about minimalism. So what is minimalism? It's a movement which advocates degrowth that started in the US, the true masters of waste. Minimalism doesn't mean you have to throw away all your things, it just means you stop buying useless things and get rid of stuff you already have and don't use. Personally, I've started by getting rid of my wife's stuff. It's much easier. I first got interested in minimalism when I came across a book about decluttering by Marie Kondo. Besides that, it was 4 for the price of 1. In her book, she says we have to take every object we own and hold it to our heart. And if it doesn't bring joy, throw it away. I just threw away my treadmill and my electricity bills. Have you noticed how many things we own and don't use, like fondue sets? I have enough chairs to seat 42 people. Yoga mats? I own 7 yoga mats. And I don't even practice yoga. According to a study, there are more televisions per household than there are people. The problems began when overconsumption became a hobby. You walk into Costco to buy toilet paper, you walk out with a TV set. Buying just to throw away is like eating to go to the bathroom. Aren't you tired of going out at night to put things in your neighbor's recycling bin? Adopting a minimalist lifestyle doesn't mean you have to get rid of your old jogging pants that are so comfortable. It just means to get rid of the new pair of tight jeans that you were only dreaming of fitting into. Give it to someone with a perfect physique. You've got a perfect physique, would you like my jeans? All we do is spend. I've calculated that my gym membership has cost me $180 an hour so far. If we got rid of everything that doesn't bring value to our lives, we wouldn't need a garden shed. Did you know the average size of houses has tripled in the last 50 years as families have gotten smaller? We can blame marketing techniques like planned obsolescence, which means to deliberately shortening a product's life in order to increase its consumption. Some marriages work that way. Marie Kondo says when you declutter your home, you declutter your mind. I'll need a locker only for my mind. They say that in America, every household has on average 300,000 items, of which half are coffee mugs. Do you really need that treadmill, Susan? If it's gathering dust, put it in the dustbin. According to the British newspaper The Telegraph, nowadays a 10-year-old has on average 238 toys. When I was young, I only had a potato to play with. I'm not saying things were better in the days when our parents let us drive at 12 and play with medicine, but there are limits. In America, women own on average 1 outfit for every day of the month. I think my wife increases the average a little bit. Did you know that in England people even leave their mortgage to their children? Personally, apart from my fear of parrots and my chronic anxiety, I hope not to leave too many things to my children. If we had to eat everything we bought at the grocery store, we wouldn't have 10 tins of asparagus. We overconsume at every level. There's a reason why we put a turkey on the table at Thanksgiving. It's because we're not supposed to have meat all year long. We have to keep up with the neighbors. My neighbor bought an above ground pool, I'll buy an in-ground pool. He's got an in-ground pool, I'm gonna dig a lake. It's like we were peanuts and there was a contest to see who has the best shell. But it's not the shell we eat. I stress out just thinking about how I'm going to pay for the spa I bought to relax. We are scraping the bottom of the barrel and all we're thinking is, how am I going to decorate this barrel? 25% of people who own a garage don't have enough space to park their car. It's a shame I have this pool table and this kayak that I've never used, otherwise I could park my car that I use every day. It's when you move that you realize that you own too much stuff. But you take the opportunity to buy more stuff. Another marketing technique is the subjective value of a product. What's the difference between a $2 undrinkable coffee and the $12 undrinkable coffee? It's probably because the barista wrote your name on it with foam. Give me back my $10 and I'll write my own name with foam. If we were to calculate the prices according to all the hours we worked to make the money, maybe we would realize we spent a lot of time at the office to pay for this beautiful stationary bicycle. It's simple. Before buying something, ask yourself, do I really need it? Do I really need this toothbrush? Probably. I'm not saying you should stop brushing your teeth. Minimalism also means to have a minimal amount of personal hygiene. I'm just trying to say you have one mouth. You don't need 12 electric toothbrushes. With the holiday season approaching, think before you buy. Thanks Jean-Philippe for ruining my Christmas. I'm the Buddhist Chef, follow me on social media and happy decluttering, my friends. Just the other day I saw a Starbucks across the street from a Starbucks.